Hey guys, it's Purav from PDTechHD here. Some of you will know that I went to the Windows Phone 8 London launch event last Monday, and this video is an in-depth look at Windows Phone 8 running on the HTC 8X, so let's get started.
This phone here is a HTC 8X. It's running Windows Phone 8, and this here is my phone, and you can see my front screen. This front screen across here has what we call a dynamic background, which means you can attach a third-party app onto the front screen, which will always change. So you can see on mine I have Groupon. It shows me all the local pics that are nearby. Also on the bottom it gives me pics where I can see what's going on in my calendar. I can find out I've got 6 emails. I'm not going to go into my front screen straight away. This here is my Windows Phone screen. It's the only phone with live tiles, and I've set this up exactly the way I want. So you can see people, for example, which is starting to flick about. These live tiles are always connected online to the internet, which means they always pull off data and give me information at my fingertips. You can see I'm receiving emails. You can actually work me out as a person of who I am by simply looking at my front screen. I like people, I like socializing, which is the reason why my people hub is medium, but you can also make it a lot smaller, make it a lot bigger, or have it medium size. It's whatever's important for you. If I get off that, scroll down to the bottom and you can see everything else that's popping up. All the icons that are moving around, like I said, they're what we call live tiles and live apps. So they always bring across the information directly to your fingertips. If I wanted to go straight into the menu, I simply just swipe across like so, and I've got my simple up and down to get into my menu across here. Shortcuts. So if I want to go straight into the store, I can simply tap that. It's a very fluid movement. One of the great things that we like doing in our devices is we have the same sort of feel running across all of our applications. So whichever app it is that you go onto, you'll always have that landscape mode where you move simply left and right. Yeah, and for customers it's great because you only really need to learn one app, and naturally you'll be able to find everything and work the way everything works. The great thing about Windows Phone 8 is we always use cloud services now. So we use we've got SkyDrive on here, which you get for free. You get 7 gigs worth of free as standard. Just to show you how some of the integration works within SkyDrive, if I was to start my Office app across the top there, you'll see everything that I've got recent. Across the top it shows it's trying to connect, which means it's now connecting straight online onto my SkyDrive, and I can pull up anything I want. So if I hit SkyDrive across there, and if I decide to scroll across to shared, anything that people have shared with me will all pop up straight here. And if I wanted to bring it up, all I'd simply do is tap it, it will download it onto my device, and it will start up whichever relevant app it is. So for example, in this case, it's Microsoft Excel, and it will bring it up. So I can use that in landscape or portrait mode, and I'll bring everything up for me like that. Any changes I make on this will automatically change straight onto SkyDrive as well. Even as simple as taking a picture using my camera. So just ignore that, it's just the screen itself. If I was to start my camera across here, it will automatically give me the option. So if I open that, I can choose to update all my pictures straight onto SkyDrive. So as soon as I take an image, it will let me take a picture. So if I took a picture of that, and I move across, I've now got options. Simply share straight away onto any one of these accounts. So straight from the camera app, there's no need for me to open up a third-party app such as WhatsApp or Windows Phone Room or anything like that. It'll automatically let me send it straight away. One of the cool features I also want to show you, which is part of NFC technology, is what we call tap and send. With another Windows Phone device, I can simply send that image by tapping it onto another phone. So if I have my other device there, all I do is tap, comes up as retrieve content, I hit accept, that will share it, done. And I can simply tap that to view it straight away. So that's what we call tap and send straight from here as well. The People Hub is probably one of the really nice ones to really show off. Anything to do with social networking, anything to do with people, we keep all inside one hub. So you see across here, it shows me, it shows my latest status update. It's also got all my SIM contacts down here as well. If I swipe left and right, it will automatically bring up everything from Twitter, from Facebook, from LinkedIn, all across here. So you can see people are already tweeting about what we've got going on here. Any of my recent interactive contacts will all pop up across here as well. And then one of the new features we've added to Windows Phone 8 is something which is what we call rooms. What rooms will do is it'll let you create a private room between you and 10 other people, not only with Windows Phone, but with pretty much any other device out there as well, where you can share pictures, you can share notes, you can add more people if you wanted to, and you've got your very own chat room across here as well. So you can literally talk and even share calendars and notes and things like that. So I mean, one of the cool features is I can have one of these set up with my family and have a shopping list set up. So then everyone knows exactly what to buy and you can work on it that way. We're pretty much taking the best things that you'll find what people are using on all of the devices and bringing it all across and integrating it within Windows Phone, and it's what we call rooms. We still have groups as well. So if you want to create your own group and send mass emails or mass text messages, you can do that within groups. But the Together hub where we've got rooms is one of the new features of Windows Phone 8 as well. Cool. Also updated our Games Hub. So we're using Xbox. So Xbox is our entertainment brand that we're using. You can see I've already got quite a few different games. Some of these games are what we call Xbox Live games, which means they will contribute towards your Xbox gamer score. You'll actually be able to see my avatar pop up. So the Xbox I play at home, this is me across here. He does all sorts of different things, but I can even check all of my achievements. So any games that I play at home or any games that I play here on my phone will automatically update itself on these achievements. Got my avatar, my beacons, and I can even compare with other people as well on what they've been playing. Kids Corner is a new one to show off. So if I turn off the screen across here and I turn it back on, that will naturally bring up my own normal home screen. Now if I was to swipe up, that would start me back inside my screen. Obviously it'd have a pin number set up. But if I was to swipe from left to right, I've now got what we call Kids Corner running across here. So inside Kids Corner, I choose what I want my kids to see on this phone. They can fully customize it the way they want. So they can change the theme, they can change the colors, they can even change the names in the background if they wanted to. So for them it feels like it's their very own area of the mobile phone.
So it's like their own user profile.
It is, yeah. And you basically choose what you want. So I'm going to take you back out of this and I'm going to show you the customization options that we've got available for Kids Corner. So if I swipe up, I'm back into mine. And now I'm just going to go straight into settings. So you can see I'm using my shortcuts. Scroll down the list. See Kids Corner there. Tap Kids Corner. And then from here I can choose what I want to do. So depending on what games I have on my device, if I've got games which might not be suitable for my kids, I can uncheck them or tick them or add them in. I'm just going to tick that across there. Any music tracks that I have, if I want them to listen to a bit of that and maybe a bit of Neo, tick that. And any apps that I've got available on my device, so I can show off or add whatever apps I want. Obviously I don't want them using eBay because I don't want them spending everything, but I might want them using Engadget so they can catch up. Hit that, and if I hit launch Kids Corner now, that now starts up. Swipe up, and all the new apps I've added will come up here on the bottom. They've got their very own customization options as well, so they can minimize apps and make them smaller if they wanted to. They can make them into the medium size as well, and they can fully customize the way they want it and where they want it. So for a kid, it feels like it's their very own device. The thing that we don't want to do with our devices is not customization, it's now more about personalization. So you make the phone the way you want it, and even your children can make the phone the way they want it as well. And if you've got a PIN number set up on here, your child is not going to be able to get back into your phone unless they know the PIN number to get in. And there's no way for them to wipe your device or call the wrong person or anything like that straight from here, which works really, really well. Anything else you want to see?
What is the one breakthrough feature in Windows Phone 8 you would say?
For me, the breakthrough feature for me is the front screen, is our start screen, which is what we call live tiles and live apps. Reason being is, if you were to walk around here and look at anyone's Windows Phone 8, you'll notice their start screen is different from everybody else here, because you customize or you personalize the phone the way you want it, and you can naturally work out what somebody likes, what their social networking likes are, or the things they use the most, simply by looking at their front screen. So from here you can see, obviously I want to see the time and I want to see the weather straight away. I do call people and I text them, but mainly I like checking people's status updates and updating my status update straight from here as well, so I've got the option straight there. If I start scrolling down, obviously I look at my emails a lot, so I've got my emails set to large. If I didn't use my emails, I would minimize them and make them a lot smaller, but for me they're really important, so I leave them quite big. And then you can automatically work out the things I like. So I like listening to my music. If I start that up, you'll be able to see. Yeah, so it uses Xbox Music. So any music I buy on this device will naturally come across to any of my Windows 8 devices. So things like my PC, it'll come across to that, and it'll also come across to my Xbox as well, which works really well. So you can see all the music I've currently got running across here. Customization is key. Customization for me is the most important thing that we've got on Windows Phone 8 across here, because it really defines your phone, it really makes your phone personal compared to any other device that you'll find out there in the market, which pretty much looks the same across the whole range. Windows Phone 8 is designed for the person, it's designed for the people, and it's the only phone with live tiles and live apps as well.
Alright, thank you very much.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that in-depth look at Windows Phone 8. If you did, please hit that like button, that helps me out a lot, and leave me a comment saying what you thought of the operating system, whether you liked it or not. That brings a close to my Windows Phone 8 coverage. Hope you enjoyed this series of videos. If you missed any, I'll include a link in the description to my playlist of the event coverage so you can catch up at your convenience. You'll see my previous video on your screens now, which was a first look at the Samsung Active phone, so please do check that out. And please subscribe if you haven't already, as I've got a lot more tech videos coming soon. Feel free to leave your feedback down below, and I'll see you all in the next video.